We know what the team is going to be for Season 11 of Overwatch though. Ultrawatch. What can we expect from this team? Let's have a look. Season 11 has a name. Super Mega Ultrawatch. Which is not the Egyptian team. Again. The name of the season is based on a popular Japanese television series called Ultraman, in which a pilot called Shin Hayata flies into an alien who ends up gifting him his special powers, turning into a 40 meters tall man, which is handy if you want to paint your house. A little more difficult if you go pad shopping, but you know. It is a cult classic and it aired for the first time in the 60s. But it has seen a lot of spin-offs, reboots, and it inspired a ton of other series, and one of those is the Power Rangers, which most of you will probably know about. Now, if you're interested, I do think you can find that 60s series somewhere. I took a look at it and yeah, it's just two grown men in rubber suits wrestling each other in a cardboard set. But at the time, when it released, it was impressive, guys. The 60s. Most people didn't even have color TV at that point. Or TV in general. In any case, the skins that we got to see in that first teaser are based on that whole genre that got spurred by the Ultraman series. So that includes the Power Rangers, but also Kamen Rider, and I even see some Beetleborgs in there. One of the skins that we got to see was for Genji, who actually already had an Ultraman-inspired skin, Sentai, and later on they made a recolor of that skin called Genji Man. Come on. Can be more on the nose. They have clearly been thinking about this for quite a while. Now, the new Genji skin actually looks a little more like one of those villains in those series. It's the big eye that throws me off a little bit, but I'm not familiar with all of the IPs. And on the other hand, has more of that classic look, and so does Cassidy. While Surgeon is definitely looking closer to the Kamen Rider look that we already got a skin for in-game. The Bug Hero skin for Soldier 76. Reaper is that Beetleborg vibe I was talking about. And Wrecking Ball is something completely different. It kind of looks more like a Voltron hero. Now, in any case, the setup of all these series, especially the later ones, is quite similar. There's a set of heroes, just normal people. They have special powers that use an object to turn themselves into an avatar. And they use that avatar to fight off the enemies, which is almost always the same group. And in the first instance, the heroes are winning, but then the big bad behind all of those villains gets really upset and sends in a monster. And somehow that monster ends up growing and, becoming 40 meters tall, at which point all of the heroes combine their strengths, all of their powers, turn into something big, fight the monster, kill it, the villain gets away, and in the next episode it all starts over again. Which gets pretty predictable at some point, but what that does tell us is that there's definitely going to be monster skins on top of the ones that we already saw. In that little teaser we saw there was a monstrous looking Roadhog hidden, and that Zenyatta definitely looked like he was up to something. And I don't think they're going to be the only ones. And if I had to take a guess, I think that the main villain, the big bad behind the scenes, the supreme evil, is going to be reserved for the Mythic skin. Just like they did with Sigma Emperor or with Zeus Junker Queen. The Orisa Beast skin. I mean, it kind of makes sense. And I still think there's a 75 to even 80% chance that it is going to be a DPS hero. And we know it's not going to be Reaper, Cassidy, or Surgeon because they already have a skin in the season. And there's a few of them that already got a skin. So that list is quickly getting shorter. Now, one option I've seen is people suggesting that he could make a Bastion Mythic that makes him look like the huge Voltron robot. So instead of the ultimate villain, the ultimate hero. We'll have to wait and see. Now, besides all the cosmetics, the skins, the Mythic skin, and maybe even some weapon skins, I think this would be a good season to release an extra batch. The one thing that I'm very curious about is the limited time game mode. See, every season they do a limited time event that includes a custom game mode and that is tied into the theme of the season. In some cases, it really is a dud. Like the Orisa Monster Hunter thing, But in other cases, Cosmic Crisis wasn't bad and the Mirror Watch event was actually a huge success. So these custom games can be quite interesting. What if they do a game mode in which heroes can combine all of their abilities? I mean, Marvel Rivals, that hero shooter that is going in beta this summer, actually has a feature where two heroes can combine forces. I see some options there. It could definitely be a lot of fun. Fighting a huge enemy? could be cool. I also think that this team requires an animated short. It almost demands it, but to be fair, I don't think it's going to happen. It feels like all those types of content currently are low priority, which is too bad, because overall the reception of the teaser and what we got to see up till now has been very mixed. And one of the reasons could be that the heroes that we got to see up till now are again those same heroes getting skins, well apart from Sojourn. And it was only a preview, but I do think that an animated short could get everybody very excited for this. But again, we'll have to wait and see what they throw at us next week. The full trailer is set to be released on Monday, and at that moment we'll definitely get to see some of the other skins, the Mythic skin, and who knows what limited time event they have in store for us. And maybe if these summer games are coming back. I'll keep you guys posted as soon as that trailer drops. However, for now, that was it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And above all, I want to thank my patrons. I could not make these videos without you guys. You have my eternal gratitude. If you have a few minutes left, maybe check out this video. Click it. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye bye.